welcome back to our top 10 series where we give you super cool, awesome top 10 lists. I'm Court McGinley. If you love learning about animals and are curious about which ones are the most dangerous, then you're gonna love today's list. Today we're gonna talk to you about the top 10 animals that can kill you. Yikes. Now we all know about snakes and lions and bears, so I'm going to steer away from those obvious animals and put a few on this list that might surprise you. Alright, before we get started, I want to know, what is your favorite animal? Let me know your answer down in the comments. I think mine would have to be a fox. I just think they are so cute. Alright, let's get started. In our number 10 spot, we have the leopard seal. Leopard seals are the second largest species of seals in the Antarctic, and they're at the top of their food chain there. While leopard seals are an amazing creature to watch and study, they can be dangerous to humans. They are bold, powerful, and pretty curious. And while they usually hunt penguins, they have been known to hunt the occasional human. Back in 1985, a Scottish explorer was bitten twice in the leg, and a leopard seal tried to drag him down into the sea. There have been a handful of other cases, but most recently a marine biologist drowned after being dragged nearly 200 feet below the surface of the water by a leopard seal. Moving on to number 9, we have monkeys and apes. Since monkey and apes are the most similar to humans, some diseases can easily be transmitted to humans, such as hepatitis C. And if that's not scary enough, then maybe this next fact will be. Larger apes like orangutans, gorilla, and chimpanzees are actually powerful enough to savagely attack or tear a person apart. So there's that. In our number 8 spot, swans. Yeah, I bet you guys weren't expecting this one. Swans are so beautiful and majestic creatures, but like all other animals, they are very territorial, and you better not think of messing with their kids. Both male and female swans can be very aggressive towards humans. They can bite, claw, scratch, flap, anything that will get you to stay away from their nests. And believe it or not, a swan has actually drowned a human before. A man was out kayaking when a swan charged at him and tipped him over. As this man tried to swim to shore, the swan kept blocking him and biting and flapping its wings, and ultimately the man drowned. Male swans especially can be very dangerous in defense of their nests, especially during spring nesting season, which is April to June. So if you see a swan during these months, be very cautious. In at number 7, cassowary. This very colorful flightless bird can be found wandering the rainforest in Australia and New Guinea. They are usually pretty calm, but when disturbed they get extremely aggressive and territorial. They are able to jump more than 3 feet in the air, and run at high speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. They attack by thrusting their large claws into its victim's body and disemboweling them. The claws are shaped like daggers, and they have 1 curved and 2 straight claws. These claws are so sharp that New Guinea tribesmen put them on the tips of poles and use the claws as spears. Moving on to number 6, giant anteaters. Anteaters aren't normally aggressive. They like to mind their own business, but they are at a disadvantage because they have poor vision. And if they feel threatened or like they're getting cornered, they will attack. They stand up on their hind legs and use their tail for balance, and then attack with their extremely dangerous 4-inch long claws. These animals will fight anything from a jaguar to a puma or even humans. So if you see them rising to their back legs, get the heck out of there. Back in 2014, a giant anteater actually killed 2 hunters in Brazil. And at number 5, hippos. Hippos are considered one of the most dangerous large animals in Africa, and they are actually easily frightened and extremely aggressive towards humans. They will attack if humans are on land or in a boat, it doesn't matter to them. They will become extremely aggressive if a human or animal approaches in on one of its young. Hippos are the biggest threat to those living in Africa. Hippos can on average kill 300 people a year. The reason this is so high is because people don't know where the hippos are. They will suddenly just emerge at high speeds, and people standing in their way will get trampled. In our number 4 spot, the poison dart frog. Poison dart frogs come in a hue of extremely bright colors, so they are pretty hard to miss. They live in the tropics in Central and South America. Whatever you do, do not pick up one of these frogs because they release toxins from their skin that are potentially lethal. Poison dart frogs are one of the most poisonous creatures on Earth, as you could probably have guessed by their name. For example, the 2-inch golden poison dart frog has enough venom in its little body to kill 10 adult men. Indians actually secretly used to use the toxic secretions from the frogs to poison the tips of their blowgun darts, which is how they got their name. Coming in at number 3 spot, pufferfish. This little fish can expand 2 to 3 times their original size when feeling threatened by consuming large amounts of water into their elastic stomachs. And they are the second most poisonous vertebrate on the planet. The poison of a pufferfish kills by paralyzing the diaphragm, causing suffocation. Also, there's no antidote. People die every year from eating pufferfish that hasn't been prepared correctly. They are very poisonous and dangerous to eat unless prepared by a cook who's experienced in cutting and cooking the fish. In at number 2, slow loris. At first glance, this little guy is pretty darn adorable. He's little, furry, and has huge, adorable eyes. But But underneath this cuteness is something quite deadly. The slow loris is one of the only poisonous mammals in the world. They have toxic glands hidden on their elbows, which when they feel threatened, they lick those glands so that the poison mixes with their saliva. So when they bite someone or something, these poisons get transferred over. The toxin can cause death by anaphylactic shock. In the animal kingdom, animals know that when a loris licks its fur, they better back away and fast. Some researchers believe that the loris has ended up evolving mimicking the cobra, as both animals have a poisonous bite and sinuous moves. So basically, don't mess with these guys. Alright, we've talked about some pretty dangerous animals, and here's number 1. In our number 1 spot, we have blue-ringed octopus. These octopuses might be little, but oh man are they mighty. They are widely referred to as one of the world's most venomous animals, which makes them come in at our number 1 spot. They live in tide pools and coral reefs in the Pacific and Indian Oceans, ranging from Japan to Australia. So they are constantly encountered by people exploring the tide pools. They basically follow the rule, you don't bother them and they aren't going to bother you. But if you accidentally step on one of these guys, they're going to bite. This isn't something you want to happen because there's no anti-venom, and if you get bitten then you're gonna die within minutes. They carry enough venom to kill 26 adults in just a few minutes. Yeah, that's a lot of poison. The name blue ring octopus comes from the bright blue rings that show up when the octopus becomes alarmed, or feels like it's in danger. This is their warning sign to others to stay away. And if an approaching predator doesn't back away, then the octopus attacks by injecting venom that paralyzes the predator, and then the predator dies. Alright, well that's our list of the top 10 animals that can kill you. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments what other top 10 lists you'd like to see me do next time, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. We have more awesome top 10 videos up over here. Give them a click. Also, if you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram at Court McGinley or my personal vlogging channel, Court McGinley Vlogs. Subscribe, check it out. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.